What is up, YouTube? This is HeyhoBrando. Welcome back to another Minecraft Dueling Peaks video. So once more, we're back here just to keep on doing some more things. Did a little bit more exploring because I needed to get coal and iron for the plans that go on ahead. Found out there's a village pretty close to my side of the mountains. I thought it was Joseph's one at first, but apparently, nope, it's not. It's my village. So but yeah, you're gonna see quite a big difference for the tunnel for this one, and basically I'm gonna try to do as much as I can, but after a bit, at the end of this one, like, you'll see a huge end to it, like a huge skip. So there will be times, like I said, this is gonna take days for me to make videos on Minecraft. Next video that will be coming out will be Elden Ring, don't worry on that, and after that will be the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Been waiting on that one. But yeah, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So yeah, like I said in the last video, the tunnel is going to be, or the highway, is going to be the first major project of this series just to get it done. It goes through from my tunnel all the way over to Joseph's one, and there's even a side in the middle that will get us out of the middle of the Dueling Peaks that will be eventually transformed into the village with the trading and all the other stuff. So we'll be doing that in there. You'll be seeing that at the near the end, because Joseph has to, for his side of the thing, has to work on flattening it out so he can get it all connected. And I was like, oh great, right here got some iron, because we need a lot. I know I'm still using stone tool, but with all this mining and all that, there's a lot of it that I had to go through. But stone tools, easy for me to get because I'm just collecting all the cobble onto it, and so to me it's like I'm not getting a lot of iron, so it's just easier for me just to use stone tools. Yeah, it takes a little bit too long sometimes just to get it going, but it's like at this point the best thing I got for me right now. Working on the flooring on here, and also trying to find a way to make sure that I'm not going too far and digging too far, mining unnecessarily to get it going. I was like, okay, let me try to find this and get it going. I eventually find out that it's just easier just to dig from one end to the other, just so I can have it out. Eventually, how I'm going to do it is that what you're seeing, or what you'll see, will be eventually end of the first part of it. I feel like it'll be easier to do things in chunks and not just do it in full on, because even though it looks plain right now, don't worry, at the end of everything, when the tunnel is done, it's not going to all look like stone bricks. I just wanted to basically get an outline of everything, and I didn't want to do it with wood because I don't like cherry wood. I didn't want to do it like that. Someone told me I should probably do it with dirt. I'm like, I don't want to do a dirt tunnel. So stone brick is easier, and plus it's not as weird looking as cobblestone. So I was like, I might as well just do that. And also it gives me like a little bit of EXP after a while, because yeah, it kept dying. I haven't upgraded the cemetery yet. I know I had at least, I believe, 3 more graves I have to put in just to kind of show how many times I've died. But nope, just working on the walls at this point. I finished up one side of the wall, so where that ends is where I'm going to be working on getting this to end. So yeah, like I said, I went over to the other end, and I started digging from one end to the other. This way I know exactly where the wall starts and where to dig that out as well. So that way I'm not unnecessarily digging too much. And I know some people say like, oh, just use a shovel, that will dig it in faster. There's so much stone in with the dirt. I just was like, again, I'm just using stone tools, so it's just going to be easier for me just to use nothing but the stone tool just to get out and just to break my way out. I was just like, okay, let me put on some torches. I'm like, hey, more iron. Always great to have. So, like was said beforehand, I realized that with this project, if I'm going to be smelting a lot, I need to get coal. So I was like, okay, let me stop on the project for now. Let me go around, let me start climbing up here and see if I can find some coal. Because I know in the mountains you can find coal and you can find iron. And believe me, I'm going to find a lot, especially at the beginning, for how long I've been doing these things. So basically now it's just me going a little adventure just to find anything, and I'm like, okay, great, more coal, because eventually I'm going to be making an auto smelter, just a small one, basic one, that I could just jump everything in, and then eventually what I'm going to have to do is get like an ore one, just so I can put like that one in, and then I can get a cooker a smoker so I can have everything going on at once. But eventually I am going to have to make multiple of them just so I can get more of the stone being made, because as of right now it's still a slow process, but it's much better than what it was beforehand. So yeah, this is where I actually found the village. It's above and over, obviously, the mountain. As you can see, there's a lot over here, a lot of open space for us to check. And I was looking at it, I'm like, is this your village or my village? Like, because it's by our mountains, so we're claiming it because of that. And I realized, yep, this is my one. So we're going to go down there, check out what we can get. And because it's also nighttime, I was like, okay, better get over there, get some sleep, get some items. And yeah, that was pretty good. I was like, okay, great, found a village, so we got the things that we need for the village breeder. The one thing I do like about this game, and I finally found some cows. I can kill them for their leather, because if I'm going to keep going up and down the mountains, I'm going to need snow. One thing I do like about this game, even more so when I got excited I got a horse to try to tame, is that I can watch a bunch of videos off the side just as white noise, so I can get things done just a little bit, listen to music, podcasts, or anything of that nature. And even Joseph helping me get times in terms of things, because like I'm not a big Minecraft player. There's a lot of things I don't know about Minecraft, so it's always great to have him there just to help me out. But yeah, found a horse, and I was working on taming him, which I was able to. And because like I said, I don't know much onto this, so I was able to put a saddle on him. And then once I was able to know that, okay, I can ride him, I also had the diamond armor down there, so you'll see that later on. Haven't decided what to name the horse yet. If you have a name that you would want to give the horse, tell me in the comment section below. What should we name this horse? That would be great to have, you know. Took me a little while to get him there. Joseph was helping me find a way to keep the horse in, because as of right now the horse is still there, so don't worry. I don't have a lead, so basically once I'm able to get a lead properly, or even make a lead, because we'll need slime for that, or even find a wandering trader. But I was like, I just want to be doubly sure, so let me just put up a little bit more of an extra wall, because Joseph said like, oh, they won't jump without your help. But I was like, I kind of want to be on the safer side, because that's a pretty good horse for me. It ran pretty fast, it jumped pretty high. But eventually, when I get everything all set up too, this house, the horse, will all be changed into a new location, so where it's not right in front of the highway. Wanting to check out Joseph's one, and Joseph also wanted to see it. Checking out his tunnel that he has going on. And as you can see, his one looking much more better than mine, just in a sort of design wise. And I will be using some of his ideas as inspiration onto it, because I definitely want to do something along the lines of this, and I can already think of some pretty good ideas on how to get those done, because the side, those are his sidewalks, the middle is the road. I already have an idea where I want to do a railroad system on one end, and the other end will be for walking, and the middle will be for like horses and all those other good stuff. So yeah, it gives me some good ideas of what to do and all that. I just wanted to show you guys too, just to see what he's doing, because I know I haven't seen a lot of Joseph quite right yet. So yeah, just to show you that, because we're both just working on the same thing, because the wall that's in front right now, that would be where my mountain is. So I have a feeling he's just going to work on trying to dig it to get it as over to my end as well. So we'll basically have two tunnels, one my tunnel and his tunnel, that will connect us to each other. Alright, the first part of the tunnel is basically kind of done. Like, I was able to get the wall basically at the end point onto it, and at this point I was kind of like, okay, let me start messing around with the design onto it. How am I going to be getting this in? Because I don't want to just make it a square. So basically how the end product will look is that it'll be a sort of like, you know, car tunnel, half circle or half oval type of thing at the top. So it's not just flat looking, because I don't want to, I'm trying to get away from doing flat looking type of thing. And even that tunnel right there with the mine shaft, I might even move that away from there so I can get that full space right there. So I can get that off, because it's like, I don't like the idea that I have a mine shaft right in the highway, so that might even just be moved a little bit to the side. I have an idea how I'm going to change that up, but yeah, that will eventually get taken off or taken away to probably fit off to the side. getting the curve that I wanted, I decided, okay, let me get the sort of like front going on and see what I think of it. It might not be a final look onto it, but basically, yeah, that's how the curvature of the tunnel is going to look. I'll be adding stairways on the bottom just to make it more rounded type of thing. I'm just like looking at it being like, do I like this? And the middle part that you see that's completely empty, I'm going to be putting glass there just to have like where it's open at. So I can have like natural sunlight come in. I'll be putting glass in there. But once we get to the point that the tunnel can't be shown out, because obviously when you're underground there's no point of having windows in there, but basically when you're outside or when it's outside in the area, I'll be adding windows just to kind of like spruce it up just a little bit. So yeah, like I said before, this type of video, it takes a long time for me to do things, and I didn't want to just make a bunch of episodes where I'm just working on the tunnel and things going on. But now when you see it, when I turn over, you're going to see a huge difference of how the tunnel is. This took me nearly the 4 days since the last episode of this to actually get it done, and I'm just getting the stairways done because how Joseph's one looked, it made me really want to think about how to spruce it up so it's not looking, as I always say, flat looking. But yeah, with much of the tunnel now finally done and over with now. Not even done. This is like, I'm calling it phase 1 of it, and that was just Joseph over there. He was coming on to help me out, finishing up on some things, because we were putting curves on the wall so I could make it, like I said before, the half circle type of thing. But we're still not done with this. Like I said, this is phase 1 of the tunnel. Almost like halfway through done the tunnel. And I was having problems on this part, but eventually we get it fixed up. But yeah, you'll see more of it in just a second of how much different just a little bit of a difference can be. With the sides done to try to make the road look like it's actually going downward, we were putting back on the white lines that would be the highway, and as you can see how it looks so much better now, actually having some depth to it. The sides are going to be sidewalks, and those are actually going to be changed as well. These are going to be kind of like, you know, the roads, like one side you stay on one side, one edge, like left you stay on one, right you stay on one, like, you know, making it into the road type of thing. And even then, we're still not done. I have ideas that you won't be seeing in this one, but you'll see in the next episode, that the wall that's right in front of us, that's going to be chopped away to make an exit ramp that will eventually lead to the village. We still haven't started that off yet. This is more so getting the groundwork going on. But I want to work on getting the tunnels worked out, and you won't see that for, I want to say a week. You won't be seeing that episode for at least a week, because it's a lot of mining, and I want to just get that done, because this is taking a long time. Like I said, just this little bit right here took like over 4 days to get done. Like, I've been working hard on that, and I haven't even done any of the Elden Ring video, but that's going to be on the next episode. Next episode that you see on YouTube, definitely going to be Elden Ring. Do not worry on that. Wanting to check out how Joseph's tunnel is doing and to get some inspiration. Like, you can see night and day how his one is different compared to mine, even having lanterns hanging from the ceiling, which I might do, or even make it look like it's some skylights or something like that, just something to lighten up the area instead of having torches all over the place. I'm checking this out because this was an idea I wanted to have on mine, and I didn't know it was going to look good. And you know what, I kind of like this. I might add a little bit of a different way to it, just to make it a little bit more rounded a bit. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying this, and I think it's great with how much we're doing on here. Like, we haven't done much other than making our tunnels type of thing, but eventually we are going to get this village done. But either way, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We're 2 people away at the time of this recording to actually be at 200 subscribers. Please leave a like, leave a subscription, leave a comment. Still need to know what to call the horse. Haven't decided that, so tell me what you think. Either way, this has been HeyhoBrando. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.